Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. What an exciting day it is when we unbox one of these. Let's get right into it. Absolutely beautiful. I obviously opened it before. Are you guys ready? You guys were nuts when I viewed this. Can you guess which bag it is? It's so small, right? It's so small. Oh. It is so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. This color is so interesting. It's like an egg white, kind of off-white, dove white, cream, very pale cream color. It's in the color CRAIE. This is a very popular color, and I can see why, because it is so unusual, but it's still a neutral at the same time. I have left the stickers on the hardware, so don't mind me. I like to wear it in a little bit before I take that off. But let's undo all of this and talk through all the details. Okay, here she is. Absolutely beautiful. I got the palladium hardware. That's the silver tone hardware, just because I thought it would be super simple against like an off-white color. I also think they look beautiful in the gold as well. But yeah, I've got other two Birkins that have gold hardware, and I just wanted to try the palladium. It's got the beautiful Hermes logo at the top. This is in the size 25. I do not own a 25 in this bag. I only own a 30, and the 30 is really good, but it is on the larger side for an everyday bag, and I just wanted to see if the 25 would be a better size for me. I have tried this out, a dupe version of this bag, just so that I could get the hang of the size and the contents and stuff, and I found it quite comfortable. So I think this would be a really, really good everyday bag, as well as a holiday bag. I find white bags the perfect bags for holidays for some weird reason. I just feel like I'm on holidays, holiday vibes, light outfits, etc. Casual outfits always look amazing. So there are 4 feet at the bottom. They don't say Hermes or anything like that. There are the leather tabs. The stitching is just beautiful on this bag. It is pristine. The piping is also pristine everywhere. I cannot fault it at all. And when you open it, this is, oh, before I go into, this is the Togo leather, by the way. So it is a beautiful leather. It doesn't have any graining or anything like that. I kind of like the no grain. I find the grain very, I don't know, hit and miss. And when you open it, it's 1 bucket space. I also have the clochette thing here, which I'll go through in a second. At the back there is a zipper pocket, and the zipper does have Hermes on the zipper, and there is also a H at the end of the zipper stop, so really good there. And there's a slip pocket at the front. Very basic internals for such a high-end bag. I find it strange that there aren't compartments or anything like that, and it's really quite raw looking on the inside. Like, you do need to, I mean, it's lined with leather, but like the seams are kind of, you know, exposed in a way. That's just how they're made. Yeah, but I am really looking forward to trying out the 25. I feel like I really wanted to go with a neutral because I wanted to really test it out as much as I can, and I think having a neutral will enable me to do that. However, I would like this in a bright color, but I haven't worked out what color yet because I've already got a red one. I've got, you know, bright colored other bags, so I just want to make sure I'm not duplicating when I purchase. But you never know, I might end up buying one in a color that I already have because I just love that color. So there we go, absolutely beautiful. If you guys are loving this video and you're loving this bag, you can always subscribe to my channel. I do 2 videos a week on handbags and fashion, and I'm also prominent on Instagram as well. Alright, the very first comparison I'm going to do with the Birkin 25 is the Birkin 30. You can see what a difference. On screen, they are so different in size. This one looks absolutely huge. And you can sort of see there, the capacity is so much more as well. I would say maybe even twice the size. I'll show you guys the base. You can kind of see there. Wow, what a difference. So the bases of the Birkins are very wide. They are a very boxy bag. That is just how they are designed. So if you guys don't like that, you may, want to avoid them. That's a big reason why I don't think they work as crossbodies, because they are so square and boxy. So Birkin 30, Birkin 25. The next comparison I'm going to do to the Birkin 25 is this twist one handle bag by Louis Vuitton. And the reason why I chose this is because the sizing is really similar. It may not look similar on screen, but side by side, they are a very close bag size. You can see there the base is very similar. The Birkin is a little bit wider and a little bit taller, but really, if you look at the sides, they sort of come up to a point. This one goes a bit squared on the top, so I would say that they are nearly the same capacity. The next bag I want to compare to the Birkin 25 is the Trendy CC, and I'm comparing these because they are very similar in size as well, but they're a very common bag. The Trendy, you can see the accordion pockets there really break up the volume, so you have to keep that in mind. I think you would fit more in the Birkin 25, but they're very similar in capacity, very, very, very similar. There you go. Always a classic, the Trendy CC. I cannot recommend the Trendy CC enough. I think it is a bag for all occasions. It can be dressed up or down, especially in the wider quilts. I love the larger quilts that it comes in. I think they are really modern and fresh, but yet still classy and elegant. So I love this bag. Cannot recommend it enough. Okay, the next comparison is a little bit unusual, and I'm comparing it because it is such a popular bag, and that is the classic flap. Now these are two very different bags, so they are not very similar. A little bit similar in length. I think they're both 25 centimeter. I don't know if the classic flap is the old 26 centimeter. I think it is, but I could be wrong. But this is in the newer style with the rainbow hardware. This is the pink with the yellow, which is super fun. But the sizing is similar to, if not exactly the same as my black one that I've got. I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a comparison. The classic flap is super slim and super tiny compared to the Birkin. You can sort of see there. You should be able to fit twice as much in the Birkin 25 as you can in the classic flap. And for a small bag, the Birkin 25 is a small bag. For a small bag, that is really, really great, because I would consider this to be a normal size bag. So this must be a little bit larger than a small bag. Remembering too that up the top it goes into a triangle, so you can't fit that much in the top section of the Birkin. Okay, the next comparison I want to do is with the On The Go. This is in the smaller size On The Go tote. I picked this because they're very similar in size. They're both boxy. They both have top handles. They're quite square. The bases are very similar, and even though the Birkin is wider there, you can sort of see the sides. You can fit more at the top of the On The Go. So I think these guys are nearly identical in size, in volume, internally. So there you go. Absolutely love this bag, but due to the colorway, it doesn't get a lot of wear because it's not a neutral and it's not one whole color. It's quite tricky to match. So yes, but I do love it, and it is a very special bag in my collection. Now let's head into the mod shots. Look, I was already in jeans and these boots today, and I just changed my top over. I was going for a bit of a disco vibe. This was actually wrapped up in the box, so I didn't have the color to match, and I don't know if I did an okay job. I feel like I would have probably worn something very differently if I had this bag. I don't think it's as sparkly as maybe this jacket sort of lets on. So I think next time if I could redress again, I would probably do some neutral tones. I think if I was all in camel tones or brown tones, I think this bag would look stunning. Imagine if you're also in a colored outfit like all green or something like that, in a Kelly green. I think this bag would really pop as well. But just to show you that you can wear all black and it still works, you can wear all white and it still works, and you can even wear colors and it still works. I think this bag is a real winner. I know this color has been very, very popular this year. I know a lot of you guys really reached out to me when I told you guys that I was getting this in the CRAIE color. It is a really unusual color. It's not, it may look white on screen or like an off-white, but it's kind of a blend of a really pale gray, really pale beigey gray, cream tone. So I think it's got really nice luxury vibes, and I say that because sometimes when bags are white, stark white, they can look a little bit cheap, so you got to make sure you get that shade of white just right. Okay, you can see me hand holding this bag. Really, there is only two ways you can wear this bag. You can wear it in the hand like this, and then you can also wear it on the crook of your arm. Now I must put a bit of a disclosure here. The 25 has a very small whole arm hand area, so what that means is you're not going to get it in the crook of your arm. The Birkin 30, no problem, you can get it right up in there, up in here, but this is really, really small. I don't have big wrists, I have quite small wrists for my size, but I have wide hands, and maybe if you're a petite person you could get this on. I can't get this past the wrist, so very, very small hole here. So just keep that in mind if you guys like carrying things in the crook of the arm, or you like carrying crossbody, this bag is not going to be the one. But in saying that, it is so pretty. It is so pretty. I'm really interested to see how I'm going to go with the silver hardware, because I don't know, I'm used to the gold hardware, but I think the silver just gives it this fresh, clean look that is really less fussy, and I can really jazz it up with whatever I want. There you go, guys. What do you think of my new Birkin 25 in the color CRAIE? Do you love the color as much as I do? How versatile do you think this color is going to be? Please let me know in the comments, or you can reach me on Instagram. So be sure to follow my channel if you haven't already. I do 2 videos a week on YouTube, and also head to my Instagram and follow me there. I have giveaways, polls, and a whole lot more. So I hope to see you next time in my next video. Bye for now.
You say freedom's all about letting go, stripping down from all the ego, tasting beauty when it aches in your soul.